Well, here we are, folks. This is what I normally do during the day when I'm not in the studio upstairs, banging out all my rants and raves. So I normally come in here in the morning, get on the computer, find out what's been going on, and just write it down as my script and talk to you lot about it, really. So this is a little bit of a home movie today. It is the day after Easter Monday, so it's Easter Tuesday, or nothing Tuesday, pancakes, shroves, all these funny little things we have. Anyway, I went down to Torquay to do a gig, and I stayed in what used to be a great hotel now, and it's just so sad what happens to these hotels. I won't slag it off, I just won't go there again. It's called the Imperial, and it overlooks the most beautiful bay, Tor Bay. So the day I got there, it was foggy, couldn't see a thing, until I found out it was the windows that were filthy. It was a perfect day outside. And it's one of those places where the staff seem troubled, and they seem a little bit as if they don't want to do anything. And one guy couldn't even dress himself properly, and there was no grown-ups there at all. And people not really caring. And there was a couple of Americans sat there, and I thought, is this the way that we're going to show the rest of the world how crap we are at doing hotels? It always makes me laugh when you stand there at reception and you walk up to this woman who's probably from another country, and you put your bags down and you say, "Hello, Davidson. Checking in?" "No, I just thought I'd come in and tell you my name." So here we go then. This is probably going to be a nice big hotel for refugees to stay in. I'm not talking about the brave people from Ukraine. I'm talking about the guys that are paddling across. There've been another couple of thousand. The weather's going to be great for the next week or so. There'll be thousands more. And they're going off, and Diane Abbott thinks they're going to the Rhondda Valley, but they're going off to Rwanda. I mean, it must be bad enough that, where can we send them? Rwanda, twinned with, I'm not going to say Folkestone, pick any town you want down there. These poor buggers come all the way across and then have to go to Rwanda. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Do you? They're going to be all these various people moaning like hell. But I've got a thing about this now. Rwanda is in Africa, and South Africa was famous for a thing called apartheid, wasn't it? Where white people had, the privileged white people were privileged white people, and the poor black people, and it was a different upbringing between the two. This will work here now, but with not one person having the upper hand. So everyone can have their own little enclave and not have to mix with anyone else. And that's where the moaning starts. So you can start with black people will be with all black people, mixed race people can be over there, transvestment people can be there, gay men there, gay women there, married men there. Married men there, married women. All these various different people living in these little enclaves, and no one meets at all unless you go to Downing Street for a party. But that's got to be the way forward to stop all these trolls and people moaning. People just moan, don't they? If they're not gluing themselves to the frigging motorway, they're moaning and wanting to pull down the statue of Winston Churchill. Well, it's not happening, I'm telling you that now. Okay, folks, here's, before we go over to speak to everyone at Ustream, let me tell you about what is happening this weekend on Ustream. Is that you will be able to see my new, what I used to call a DVD, my new concert called From the Horse's Mouth. And not only is it very funny, I watch it with one eye like that, I'm so embarrassed about it, but the cover is the worst you've ever seen in your life, with me inside a horse's suit. So that is on our shop at the moment. You can go to ustream.com and go to the shop, and you can download that new concert by me. That's the best way of getting it. If you wait a couple of weeks, it will be on old-fashioned DVD, and later on it will be on Ustream, where you can see it for nothing. I think it's on this Sunday coming, so enjoy that, okay? And please join up. I've been reading today that Netflix are losing fortunes, but we're getting lots and lots of people signing up because they want to laugh like they used to. Me, Freddie Starr, Jeff Rose, say no more. Ustream.com. See you there.
Today we have got a man who is an icon and a British legend. He's touring the country helping men with mental health. Next we meet one of my favourite people. Coming up, we find out about the life, career and success of Frank Bruno here at Face to Face. A truly hard man. It's remarkable.
I used to be hard. I'm not hard no more. I'm a putty cat.
Is it the investment of time? I mean, the thing about relationships is it can't be onerous one side.
Yeah.
You have to give
Yeah,
50-50.
definitely. You've got to give and take.
Your first love really has been exercise your
Boxing.
business and
Yeah.
boxing,
Yeah.
hasn't it? Could anybody ever compete with that? One of the most unbelievable things to me about your foundation is that the NHS are now coming to you.
But some people, older people, what need the medication and whatever, visit the hospital, they haven't got time because they're blocked up. But there's a lot of nurses and people that know about that they can get people to come down to ours and have their injection or whatever.